Hello, I'm MWAKALYELYE. Vincent McCory is off today. This is Africa 54, and we begin in Egypt, where the Muslim Brotherhood's call for a Friday of Martyrs Day of mass protests mostly failed to materialize across Cairo. By mid-afternoon, there were minimal signs of any demonstrations ongoing in the capital. International condemnation over the government's crackdown on supporters of the Brotherhood has been strong, but not everyone inside Egypt is taking such a critical view. VOA's Elizabeth Arrott has more for us from Cairo.
As many countries recoil at Egypt's violent crackdown on anti-government protesters, the nation's armed forces chief, General FATAH EL-SISSI, argues the actions are based on a popular mandate.
I want to tell you that the honor of protecting the will of the people is more valuable to us, and to me personally, than the honor of ruling Egypt.
The victims, of course, are Egyptians too. But for a large segment of society, the affiliation of the dead appears to make all the difference. It's not only police and soldiers confronting the Muslim Brotherhood-led protests. Popular committees have sprung up, and at times civilians have taken the lead. Such was the case when protesters took refuge in a Cairo mosque. Political sociologist Saeed Sadek.
It was not the police or the army that was attacking those who are inside. It was the people. And so when they left, if you look at some of the videos, people were just shouting and they want to beat them. It was the police and the army that was protecting.
Anger against the Brotherhood and Islamist President Mohamed Morsi built throughout his year in office. Economic woes and perceived exclusionary politics led to massive popular protests and military intervention. And it's not just ordinary citizens who are angry. Advocates of democracy and longtime critics of the military's role in Egyptian politics accept the military ouster of the nation's first freely elected leader.
President Morsi betrayed the Egyptian revolution. Before he was elected, he told secular liberals that the slogan of the Egyptian revolution, no to a theocratic state and no to a military state, will be respected. He did not respect them.
Even the deaths are accepted, with regret, as the price of historical change. The only way out for some is a return, temporarily, to a military state. Hisham Qasim, a voice of dissent before the 2011 revolution, once spoke vehemently against states of emergency and martial law.
I understand there is a need for it, okay? But I was hoping it would be imposed for a week. But in a month, if there is no reason for martial law to still remain imposed, I will go out there and fight it, okay? And this has to be the attitude.
He argues it's vital to understand what's necessary for the moment, but then push again for what Egyptians wanted in the first place. Elizabeth Arrott, VOA News, Cairo.